I surrounded myself with a lot of industry veterans on our team when we launched. They would say, sorry, Chris, that's not the way factories work. And I would say, well, that's the way they have to work. But a week later, oh, yes, Chris, they said yes, no problem.
We have come to Ducks Eatery, where they've taken everything that we think of as the most traditional of New York dishes and managed to innovate them. The perfect place for us to talk about innovation and what that means.
A lot of times you think of it as a product or a technology, but it's really the way a lot of these younger companies are doing business.
Innovation is a must-have to stay ahead of their market. Because of startups and because of a lot of other disruption, they may not be.
These guys have businesses that really are on the forefront of that innovation.
That's right. We're advantaged by not being in the industry before because we didn't know what's possible and what's impossible.
You got to be so nimble these days, and these other companies who now are chasing us, they can't do it because their culture wasn't built that way.
That's right. One of the key things that's happened is our best experiences have become our expectations. And if you're an incumbent company, what do you need to do to actually go about changing to compete?
They have to get the capability of understanding the signals and the disruption, and looking around the corner. They need to become agile. They need to set a whole different context than they ever had.
You were the disruptor a minute ago, but now you're the establishment.
Yeah, you're starting to see other folks looking at us and saying, is there something there that we can kind of try to take or copy? And so we need to speed up our pace of innovation.
Yeah, if you're not constantly evolving, constantly improving, then you're not going to survive.
Most big companies have built themselves around efficiency. Right. Recognizing innovation is inefficient is actually one of the first things you need to do. They have to get used to being uncomfortable.
And to be able to deal with the ambiguity. There's this fog that you go through.
Yeah.
When you're trying to get to the other side, it's not that innovation is always obvious. Where our clients were worried about startups disrupting them, they're now looking to startups to help them innovate.
Innovation went from a nice to have to great to have, and now for every major CEO of any company, I would say innovation is a need to have.
Also if they're actually recognizing that they need to build the capability of this signal to action or investment outside of the normal operations so they can become innovative and then bring it back into the business and balance the two.
At KPMG, we help our clients actually envision, based on what's trending and what's coming, including new technologies, what could that new company look like? And then how do you work back from there to make money today and invest for the future?